Hi, my name is Susan Beal. I'm the author of Bead Simple, and I'm doing a series of jewelry technique videos based on my book. This is how to open and close jump rings and use them as attachments in your jewelry. The written instructions and illustrations are found on page 24. So, jump rings are small circles of wire, and they come in actually a range of sizes and a range of thicknesses called gauge. And for demonstrating this one, I thought I'd use a larger jump ring because it is easier to see the opening and closing technique. So this is a very simple technique, but the thing to keep in mind is that you want your circle to close again neatly the same way that it looked before you used it as a jewelry connector. So to do that, instead of opening out, which damages the circle, you want to open it without making a big U shape out of that neat, smooth circle. So to do that, grip on either side of the small opening in the wire circle with pliers on either side, and carefully, but just smoothly, just open it by rotating your hands away in opposite directions from each other, creating this opening space in the jump ring that's perfect for adding a chain to a clasp or adding a charm on a chain as a pendant. Now to close it, you reverse this action but go past the original point of closure, so it'll catch and then bring it forward again, and then maybe one more time until it's really back in its original spot. That, when it clicks back into place, you know that it's going to be a good join. Sometimes they aren't as easy to put back in the first time, so just go back and forth a couple times. If a jump ring gets misshapen though, just throw it away and start again. It's not worth doing a second and third and fourth and fifth attempt. So with these jump rings, you can do, as an example, you can add a clasp to a chain. So for this one, we use a smaller series of jump rings because it's such a delicate chain and a smaller clasp. You just kind of adapt your jump ring to the project depending on how heavy you need it to be. So for this one, use the same technique I showed before with your pliers to open this small ring. Slip first your clasp on it so it's hanging open. Then slip the last link of a chain on the same way, and then you use your pliers to make the closure again until it clicks back into place. So that's half your clasp on. For the second half, you do the same technique and just grip it on either side of the opening once again with your pliers. If you lose your grip, just rotate it a tiny bit and do the same thing again. Slip your clasp ring on, and then the last link of the chain just as you did the first time. And now using your pliers to hold either side, you may want to make some adjustments so it's comfortable for your hand. Bring the two halves of the ring together again until you have a neat closure. Now you have a chain and clasp. And for the last step, you can use a jump ring to add a pendant charm to this chain you've just made. The same way as you did before. Open a jump ring. I'm using a medium-sized one this time so that it will hold a slightly larger charm. And with the open jump ring on that charm to make a pendant, just slip it right on to the chain the same way that you attach the clasp, but slipping it on so it hangs freely instead of through a link, and then close it until it clicks neatly back into place. Now you have a dangling pendant charm, a clasp that you attached, and all three of these steps were made with the same exact jump ring technique. For the rest of my jewelry technique videos, you can go to my book website, which is beadsimple.com, and see the whole collection. And I'll have a series of other resources there as well. Thanks so much for watching.